take 2 of this intro, but welcome. And welcome if you're new. My name is Kaylee. Today in this video, if you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing a second trimester pregnancy recap, talking about my symptoms, and I have pregnancy brain right now. Speaking of symptoms, pregnancy brain in the middle of a sentence happens. I am currently 27 weeks pregnant. It is Sunday, January 1st. So happy New Year's to all of you. I turned 28 weeks pregnant on Tuesday. So in 2 days I will be in my 3rd trimester, which is crazy. It just blows me away how fast this pregnancy is going by. I guess with it being my 4th pregnancy, each pregnancy feels faster and faster, and I think that has to do with me being so busy with my other kids that it's just, I'm like go, go, go all the time. So I'm excited to share with you guys what's been going on, how I've been feeling and all of that. I try to share a little bit in my vlogs with like little pregnancy updates, but I have yet to do one where I'm like sitting down, or not, I'm actually standing, where I'm standing and talking to the camera, making the video solely focused on this pregnancy, and it's good to have for memories. So this is going to be a chatty video. So if you got laundry to do, take out your laundry. I enjoy chatty videos, just listening to them while I do activities. That's kind of like the joy, or not activities, but like chores. But that's kind of the joy in, like for me, to film chatty videos is just to be very casual and kind of like I'm talking to a friend. So, hello friend. We're gonna start now before I ramble too much. And hopefully I'm not interrupted by one of my other kids, because I want to get this done. I have been wanting to do this video for days now. But with the holidays, I've just been so busy, like with family gatherings and cooking and baking and just, you know how it is with the holidays, especially with kids. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think I started taking notes around 17 weeks, but around 17, 18 weeks, I was super emotional. And also I should say, I'm having a boy, and one thing I noticed, real quick, I know this is a 2nd trimester recap, but in the 1st trimester, my pregnancy nausea was not too bad compared to when I was pregnant with my daughter. So if you're new here, I have 2 boys, a daughter, and then I'm expecting another boy. So with my daughter, my nausea with her was terrible. I don't want to say terrible, it's kind of like an exaggeration, but it was worse. I had to like lay in bed and eat my first meal, but with this pregnancy, I could get up, go upstairs, just kind of like eat upstairs and not have to eat in bed. So I just wanted to say that. So the 1st trimester was kind of just like dealing with being sick and getting used to everything, but 2nd trimester, that's what we're talking about. In my notes here it says 17 to 18 weeks, I was very emotional and overwhelmed. And I think that has to do with my husband. So right now he is in college, so he works part-time and he's going to school full-time. And with that, I added up like his work hours between school, commute, studying, and work. And he was working anywhere from 55 to like 65 hours a week. So with that, it was making me like, I would get like these little chunks of time of just being super emotional and overwhelmed, where I would just cry and kind of have to like work through that a little bit. And what helps me is, you know, of course, getting good sleep, try my best to do that, which my daughter still wakes up at night so occasionally, getting in nutritious food. I'm not talking about like eat your fruits and vegetables. I'm more so talking about grass-fed butter and eggs and healthy fats and protein. That's what's gonna sustain you. And also, like, of course, throw in that fiber, because oh my gosh, with pregnancy you need the fiber. And also with being emotional, what helps me is getting outside and just being in the sunshine and trying to get in some movement throughout the day. I know, like, as moms, you're probably super busy doing house chores and cooking and like taking care of your kids. For me, sometimes it can be difficult to get in like a little like body movement, but I know just 10 minutes of weightlifting will help me so much. So I've been trying to do that. Sometimes I am not always successful with doing that. Oh my gosh, my camera battery is flashing at me. So we're moving on here. So 18 weeks, I had a very strong sense of smell and increased appetite. I would have to force myself to nap because I would have these moments of fatigue, so I would just take like a 15-minute cat nap, set a timer, Like when my daughter's sleeping, I try to take a nap. Not every day, but like most days. And then afterwards, I get up and then do what I have to do. 19 weeks, I have been having like this dislike towards nursing. I'm still nursing my daughter. She is almost 18 months, but at 18 months, I'm going to stop her last feeding. So she's just been nursing. I say feeding like she needs it, but she's just been nursing before bed. I think with like being sensitive in that area, it's just been a little bit more difficult to nurse, with feeling touched out and with my belly growing, and I feel like kind of like claustrophobic when she's like nursing on top of me, where I just don't really want to be touched. It's weird, and I've never experienced that before because this has been my closest pregnancies, but I think that 18 months is a good amount of time to nurse. And I know some people do it more, some people do it less, but that's just what we're doing. I nursed my boys till they were 20 months old, so yeah. 20 weeks, same thing. I had fatigue and a dislike of nursing. 22 weeks, I'm just listing off these notes here. I was still very emotional, and it comes and goes, the emotions. And around 22 weeks, I felt like this slight pressure in my pelvic floor at times, and my doctor warned me that that could happen more often with like the more pregnancies I have. I don't know how to describe it other than it's like this pressure feeling. It doesn't necessarily hurt. And then I also noticed at 22 weeks is vision changes. My vision isn't as 20/20 as it usually is. So like when I'm driving the car, stuff in the distance will be more blurry than usual. 23 weeks, the sciatica nerve pain has started, and with that I need to of course stretch more, and also do I feel like deadlifts and squats also help me to balance out that nerve pain, just to like work the muscles around it, and just stretching and not overworking myself with housework and like just regular life, which can be hard when you have kids and you're trying to like manage a household. I also notice with sometimes I am short fused and my patience can be short, which I'm trying to work on that. That's kind of one of my New Year's goals, is to really be a more patient mom. Even if I'm physically tired or I just don't feel well, like not to use that as like an excuse of being snappy. And I'm not trying to say like I'm like that all the time, but occasionally I just have moments where I'm a little more irritable. And I think that especially comes with pregnancy, just being irritable. So I have to pray about that and pray for contentment and patience and all of it. I think also with this baby, I am popping out sooner. And then now moving on, 25 weeks. My feet are starting to hurt if I'm on them too long, like if I'm cooking and then I have to like clean up everything and do the dishes, or if I vacuum and mop the floors. Just if I'm on my feet too long, they'll start to hurt and ache. So I have to make sure to take breaks throughout the day, put up my feet, or lay on my side. I'm getting to the point in pregnancy where I'm needing to rest more. I'm needing to rest more, especially when it comes to housework and cooking. So since it's January, my husband is off of school right now, so he has 3 more weeks left of break, and then he goes back into school. But I am praying that this baby will be born at an optimal time. I mean, maybe, Lord willing, his spring break. We'll see. I think it would be really cool if the baby was born at the beginning of his spring break, so that us as a family could have a week of him just being home, because he does commute. This coming semester, he will be commuting to school 4 days out of the week. I've been trying to prepare just for the birth and prepare mentally, like for things to be slower and just for like my recovery time, and to just be taking it easy. Even though my husband is going back or is going to be in school, that I still need to take it easy. So if you guys want to be praying about the baby's birth, I would very much appreciate that. Maybe I will make a video like in my 3rd trimester as I get closer to the birth, all about my birth plans and what I hope to happen during the birth. I'm very like specific when it comes to the birth, so we'll see. I'm just praying about all of it. So I think I'm going to end this video right here. My camera battery is flashing at me. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has encouraged you or blessed your day. So thank you guys, and have a blessed day in Jesus' name. Okay, bye. Oh wait, I forgot to do a bump shot. Okay, let's do that real quick, and then I'll say bye. I don't know, the camera's gonna pick it up to a few angles here. I gotta go on my tiptoes. Okay, goodbye.